I'm Michael Keane, and this is New Campbell Farm Shop and Tea Room. We're producing as much as we possibly can ourselves. It's a small farm and we're producing the lamb and the beef and the pork for the farm shop, which obviously gains added value to our produce. And we're trying to produce it as environmentally friendly and animal welfare consciously as possible.
We actually started 3 weeks ago. We looked around and we couldn't get apples, we couldn't find apples. So the idea is let's plant apples, let's make Scottish apple juice, 100% Scottish apple juice, rather than using foreign apples. Because the UK imports 44% of its apple juice. And yet this country is ideal for producing apples. It's a great country for growing apples.
I'm Wendy Gordon. I'm the marketing officer at Galloway. Galloway has been making ice cream since 1994. The farm's been here for hundreds of years beforehand, and the building that the ice cream is actually made in now is a 17th century barn. They decided to make a really good luxury ice cream rather than going for something that was a mass-produced product. They wanted to get quality rather than quantity, and we've stuck to those principles. So we use a really basic traditional ice cream recipe. Everything that goes into it is all natural, so there's no artificial colours, flavours, no preservatives, no thickeners, just good ingredients to make a brilliant ice cream. When you get our tub out of a deep freeze, you have to give it time to soften a little before you can get a spoon into it, and that means that when you're eating it, you get more of a flavour and more of a texture when you're eating it as well, and that's what we want.
I'm Darren, I work in Solworth Brewery. I am one of the brewers. And at the moment it is going very, very well. What recession? I do not know.
My name's Alan Watson. I started the Galloway Smokehouse 25 years ago. Having been abroad and enjoyed smoking fish and didn't know what to do with it, came back here and started in business. We're based in Galloway, next to the sea, next to the salmon nets which are across there. So we've got a natural position of out of the net into the smokehouse.
My name's Keith Irving. I'm the director and one of the partners of Irving's Homestyle Bakery. Irving's Bakery was started by my parents, Mr and Mrs Irving, back in 1985, just as a two-serve, as a small sort of business to try and see how they could sort of gauge the marketplace and sell the product that they thought was very good. So it's been a gradual expansion over the last 15 years, 20 years. More or less try and make product that a housewife or a farmer's wife would make in the kitchen at home, but obviously we make it on a larger scale. We've got more sort of diversity with different recipes over the years. I think I'd love to be able to make the majority of our produce using local produce if at all you could, because I think it's always a very, very good thing to support local business, support local people and put back into the community things that you take out.
So we've got free range and barn eggs, and we sell the majority of them sold locally. Last November we for the first time entered the Scottish Quality Egg Award, which we were joint winners, which was excellent. As I say, it was our first time entering it. It's run by the Scottish Agricultural College and BOCM Feeds. So that has again helped as a marketing tool for ourselves. The local people have really supported us, especially since we won that. Our sales have increased quite dramatically actually in the last year since we won.
I'm Kirsty Baird, and I'm Callum Baird's wife, and we run the business called Taste of Galloway, and we're currently standing out looking on the fields at Lochmereside Farm where we process and rear all our produce. On the farm we have our own Galloway beef which we process. We have blackface ewes that produce blackface lamb, and we also have Texel cross lamb. We have free-range saddleback pigs, and we produce pork and bacon from them, and we also do hog roasts with them. And at Christmas time we produce goose for Christmas, and we also buy in a wee bit of wild venison and sell that through the farm butcher. So we rear everything ourselves. We butcher everything ourselves. We farm traditionally, and if you ever want a good old hog roast or a barbecue for a party, wedding or event, give us a shout.
Our veal terrine with Scottish Yorel mushrooms. It's one of a series of terrines and pâtés we make from our own produce on Sunnyside Farm in Sanka. We're just here tonight at Hullabaloo to get people to sample it and try some local produce. It's also on the menu tonight here at Hullabaloo.